when you supposed to, 'cause it keeps me on my toes. It kinda makes me want you more. I get a kick from going out when you don't want me to, knowing you're at home all mad. I know I shouldn't feel like that.
Hello. Hey, welcome back to another cleaning video. Thank you so much for being here and spending some time with me. So I have been doing laundry since last night, and it's me personally, I don't like doing a bunch, like load after load after load. So I was like giving myself a little bit of grace and some breaks, but I wanted to get it nice and done today. Like I finished all of the laundry today, which I was just happy about. Y'all, having a bunch of laundry is just the worst in my opinion. But I also had like comforters and linens and things like that to wash as well. So, when you change the linen and everything, it just makes it so much more laundry. So anyway, so I started off with that. I got a couple of loads in, and then I'm also going to be washing Rex's stuff again, y'all. So he threw up in his cage last night. It was so nasty because you know how your dog, like you can hear him like doing the licking sound. I was like, okay, something is going on. So I looked in his cage and he definitely threw up. So I took his blanket out and I just put like a temporary blanket in there, but there was like, there was like vomit like stuck on the blanket. I was like, oh my goodness. So I just took a wipe and, got the majority like of those chunks up as much as I could. And I'm going to be washing all of his stuff. And then I'm also going to be giving him a bath, but I've got some good cleaning and organizing, motivation for you. So I hope you are down. Let's go ahead and jump into the
do it, you do it, we do it all the time. Pushing the buttons until we both lose our mind. Why can't we let ourselves play it safe just for a while? 'Cause baby, I know it, you know it, we know it. Deep inside, we too addicted to friction to change our mind. We so in love, but baby.
Just to tell you really quick, I got these. Well, I didn't get them. Hubby got these for me. This was an early Christmas gift. I told him I wanted this. He did not know what to get me, so I sent him a couple of things. I was like, can I get this early so I can get started on it? He ordered it the same day. So I got these spice jar sets, from Amazon. And this was really cool because it came with different label types. So you could like make it into, your own. It also came with a pen. So if you didn't like any of the printed ones, you can write them yourself. And the tops, the jars are really sturdy. The tops, I don't know if this is a little funnel that you use to pour the things and then pour the spice. And then I was showing you the pen. But the top is like, it's wood, but I don't really think it's real wood. Like it's like that faux type of wood. But I wanted to get these nice and washed, of course, before I put any spices or anything in them. And I ended up washing the lids separately just because, like, just in case, I didn't want like the wood or whatever, the faux wood, like splitting with having them sitting in the water. So I just put a little bit of bleach in here with some soap and water, and I'm going to let these jars soak, and then I'm going to wash them out really well.
Babe, it's not enough to survive, 'cause it's your way, love, 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 that makes us do all the stupid shit that we do, all of the stupid shit that we do. No, it ain't love, 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 that makes us do all the stupid shit that we do, all of the stupid shit that we do. With a stranger, so I do it to get on your nerves, 'cause I know that you really hurt. So tell me, is it love, 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 when you're provoking jealousy, like you're always testing me? Tell me what that is, tell me what to fix, 'cause baby, I do it, you do it, we do it all the time. Pushing the buttons until we both lose our mind. Why can't we let ourselves play it safe just for a while? Just for a while. 'Cause baby, I know it, you know it, we know it. Deep inside, we need help with these bad habits and foolish pride. We so in love, but babe, it's not enough to survive. 'Cause it's your way, love, love, love,
You're gonna see Rex by the door like quite a few times. Y'all, he just be begging to go out there, and it's, oh my goodness, he been getting on my nerves lately. So we let him out, of course, like a million times a day, y'all. Like it's a million, he's always out there. And we also take him on walks. Like we make sure that he gets, plenty of outside time. But he has been lately going out there and like going in the rocks and eating stuff. And I honestly think that what he's eating is like raccoon poop, which is so disgusting. I know that they say that like when your dog starts eating, like if they eat like poop and stuff like that, that they're lacking nutrients. The food that we feed him is like, specifically for puppies. So it has like more like protein and all that other stuff in it. So I don't think he's actually lacking. I mean, it could be, I don't know, but I think he eats everything. Like he eats rocks. We have to stop him from eating rocks, and like he'll go in the bark, what is it called? What's that? The name is escaping me right now. With mulch, he'll go in like the big pieces of like mulch. He'll chew on it and chomp on it. And I'm not even like straight up rocks. I'm like, oh my goodness. So lately I've just been like, I make sure that he goes out and he does his business and he has time outside. But if I watch him, like I've been going out there with him because he'll still, go in the rocks, start chewing rocks, bark, and everything else that's in there. It's this dog. So crazy. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that. So now I got the other load of laundry going. Like I said, I was just doing laundry like all throughout this day. And I let these soak for like a good hour. And I am going to use this little like silicone brush that I have and clean the inside of each jar. And a lot of this was this honestly took me like 2 days to do, because after I cleaned everything, I had to lay them on the drying rack, and, so that they can air dry all the way, because I didn't want to put spices in it with them, being wet, obviously. And I didn't show you every single one of these because it just would have taken too long. So that's what I ended up doing. I just washed everything. I also washed the outside of these just really, really good, to make sure that everything was nice and clean.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM'in', yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low, but I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Wow, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so fair with it. You can let them stare at it. Now I'm prepared for it. Instead of love out loud, since we ain't going nowhere. So tonight, baby, meet me. Timing's right, so right. Our romance to be, can't deny.
The jars and the lids and also the little plastic portion that goes on top are all nice and cleaned. And now I am just laying them on the drying rack so that they can dry really well. I did check on these like all throughout the night because y'all, I was excited to get this together. I always I don't know what it is, but I just love like things for your home, like organization stuff, making your space look nice and neat and cleaned. Like I get really excited about like small things like that. I just do. And so I was just super excited to like get this going and get like the pantry nice and organized and cleaned and just get everything organized and in one spot and label everything. But I had to be patient because I wanted to, like I said, really make sure that they were dry before I, started anything. So I did have to wait until they were dry overnight. I did check on them, like I said, like several hours after I laid them on the rack, and they were still wet. So I'm going to get this laundry nice and folded and put up. After this, I do believe I finally got Rex's stuff in here. His bed and his blanket, so that I can get that nice and washed as well. And then we're going to pick up in the morning.
We do when it's just us two, but tonight, meet me outside. Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. I'm a good catch, but I never let him catch me. No, I never let him claim me. Wild thing try to tame me, but you got my mood on sunshine. Let's take a trip. Souls on big smile. Let's get this lick. Stars are in line. I'm posted. Lay with me in the moonlight. I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Wow, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so bear with it. We can let them stare at it. Now I'm prepared for it. Instead of love out loud, since we ain't going on. So tonight, baby, meet me. Time is right. Our romance to be. Can't deny. I love the things we do. But tonight, baby, meet me outside. Outside.
So after I was done with this, I did end up putting the clothes from last night. So I put everything in the basket, and then I had like 2 full baskets of stuff that I did bring upstairs. But y'all, I did not even put these away. Like, I still need to do that. I struggle with that so much. Like, I'll get the laundry done. I'll get it done. I'll get it folded. I'll get it hung up. And then, well, I did hang up the clothes. Like, I actually hung them up and I put them in all of our closets. But the stuff that's in the basket is still just sitting up there. I need to get that done. I struggle with that. I struggle with putting the clothes away. But after this, I got myself a really, really good workout in. Y'all, hubby has been working out with me the last couple of days. I basically like been forcing him. And he's like, I did not ask to do this. But you know what's so crazy? Little man has really, really been getting into working out now that hubby is like working out too. It's so adorable. But after I got my workout in, I got Rex a really, really good bath. So we gave him a nice bath. And y'all, he's been doing so good with this. Like, this is his second bath. And he really just chills in the bathtub, which is awesome. Like, I was giving him nice, lots of scrubs and things like that. And he was like just really doing a good job and loving it. So we got that done. He didn't need I've been watching his, his nails. They're still not long enough to clip. So I didn't do that. Brushed his teeth, got him nice and dried off. And then I also I always put on some coconut oil on his coat and on his nose, and then in between like his paws and things like that. So he was like good to go. Everything, he was washed, his stuff was washed. So that was good. And then I got a couple more presents wrapped. Little man has really been wanting some crayons, like these crayons that you open to store stuff in. So I got that wrapped, and that is it, y'all. We are all done with Christmas shopping, and I am so excited about that. So now this is the like cabinet where on top I keep all of my baking stuff, and then on the bottom like 2 racks is where I keep the spices and everything. And one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to get those spice jars is because A, it was just getting way too crowded in here. And I mean, that was like the biggest reason. And B, I just wanted to be a little bit more organized. I do love these Lazy Susans. I love them for spices. They work really, really well, but it was getting super crowded in here. And I do want to kind of grow like my spice collection. And so I wanted to get this, nice and organized and neat and just have more room.
Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you wrote up on me, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe.
are the holders that I decided to go with. So they're like a plastic material and they slide in and out to fit the size of your drawer. So I also got these, found these on Amazon, and this is what they were looking like. Y'all, I was so bummed because I was one short, literally just like one tray short. So I am going to order another one of these so that the entire drawer can just be filled. But I mean, after I got the spices all done, I definitely did not use all of the jars. I think I got the 36 pack of the jars, because it comes, I believe, in a 24 and a 36. I don't know if there's one bigger than the 36. There possibly could be like a 50 something, but I got the 36 one, I believe. And after I was done, I had like, you know, half, maybe, probably less than half that still were, you know, that were empty, that I could use, you know, to get more spices and things. So I started off with the biggest, my biggest jars that I had of spices. I buy these big jars at Sam's Club and they're like super cheap, y'all. They're like $6 for the entire thing. Normally what I do though, the bigger ones, I only buy ones that like I use all the time. So like my onion powder, garlic powder, what is it? Italian seasoning, usually like taco seasoning, like stuff like that. I mean, I do have a couple, like you'll see here, I have the chili powder and the cinnamon. Like if they're on sale or something like that, I did, you know, pick, you know, I would pick them up. But what I'm going to do from now on is, you know, if I have something like, say, like white ground pepper that I don't use all the time, I'm just, if I need to refill it, I'm going to buy a smaller, you know, a smaller refill from the store. That way I'm not like wasting. And the bigger jars, I did put those on, I kept them. You know, I know a lot of people are like, why would you, I've seen people that like use these types of jars, like, why would you switch like from a jar to another jar? And I mean, do what you want, do what makes you happy. You know, I personally think aesthetically this is pleasing and I like the way that it looks and I like the way that it's organized and you know, everything is in one area. But I'm not going to throw away like the excess or, you know, the jars that I do have. I just stored, like you'll see, I stored the taller ones and the excess on the top. That way when the glass jars need a refill, I can just, you know, refill it, and then when it's done, I can throw it away. And I did also look at all of the expiration dates. That is another thing that I'm like big on, y'all. I will, you know, periodically go in everything, like the refrigerator, my condiments, my spices, everything. And I will, you know, check for expiration dates, and things that are expired, I will toss out. The majority of these smaller spices aren't going to expire until 2027. So I was like good there. And then the bigger jars don't expire till 2027 as well. So I got everything. This took me a while, y'all. I started this at like 9 o'clock and I didn't finish till like 12:30, but that's okay. I got all of the spices in their jars and I'm just putting them in the drawer, and I put them in alphabetical order.
Wanna get it right, but when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind. Cause something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're going different directions. Let's go where we were, when no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. If you love me just like you say you do, don't kill the good vibes. If you kill them, you're gonna kill us too. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe.
definitely going to put these Lazy Susans to good use. I ended up using these in the pantry. I tried storing like these sauces, like my hoisin sauce, the white wine vinegar, the sriracha and things like that. I wanted to try to put like the sauces in here. That was like my game plan, but a lot of them were too tall. So unfortunately, I mean, even off of the Lazy Susans, they were still too tall. So I did have to put those in the pantry, but that's okay. So I made do with what I had. And these Lazy Susans I bought from Burlington, I believe. The wood one I think I got from Ross. I really like the way, the look of the wood one, but it doesn't have a lip like these plastic ones do. So you kind of have to be like, you have to balance what you put on top of it. Like the weight distribution has to be pretty even in order for it to, to balance well. So the plastic ones are a little bit better in my opinion, but aesthetically, I do like the wooden ones. They didn't have any more. They just had the one. So I ended up picking up the one. But yeah, so I'm just putting everything back in here and trying to make it like functional for me. Like my baking goods, like right here, I put one with some baking goods. I put most of the baking stuff on the next shelf because, that's what I'll use most often. And then, like I said, the excess spices and everything, I just put on the very top rack. And then once my glass jars are low, I can just go ahead and refill them.
Baby, I ain't buying no more dreams. So what you selling? My pockets got dry from the boat. But if you so for real, you could get wet, but not too much. Don't wanna drown a flame, keep that fire lit. Breathe life into it. Now we own my place, always stays true. I won't give my body to nobody new. Can you believe that we could be forever in heat? If you get me till we 6 feet under stress, or if it's all sweet, just hold me down deep. We won't burn out here with me. We could be always in heat. Show me devotion I could trust in it. Just don't rush, baby. Ignite my desire for your loving. Slow burn till time combustion. Baby, I'ma need a R&B love from the 90s. Tell me how you would die without me. Spin, move in the rain, drop to your knees. Passion on Venus, never kill the flame, keep that fire lit. Show me why you deserve it. Now we own my place, always stays true. I won't give my body to nobody new. Can you believe that we could be forever in heat? All sweet, just hold me down deep. We won't burn out here with me. We could be always heat. Always, 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 always. Do, yeah. Yeah. Can make her never wanna leave, so we stay always in.
These wire metal racks in my pantry aren't my favorite at all, but I make do with what I have, and that is that. You know, you make do with what you have. Everything is expensive and costs money. Eventually, I would love to do like a pantry makeover in here and get some like, I don't know, maybe some nice wooden like inlay shelves, just like customize them and, you know, put it maybe on top of the wire rack so you don't really see it. That would be definitely, you know, something that I think that would be, you know, manageable, reasonable to do like ourselves. So down the line for sure, definitely want to do something like that. But for now, this is what I have and I'm just going to make do. So I ended up switching the smaller Lazy Susan with smaller cans, you know, so it wouldn't be as top heavy. And I was just moving around stuff. I was just trying to get stuff, you know, organized and neat, like the chips right here and the Lazy Susans on the top and the bottom. And on the very, very bottom, I keep like a lot of pastas and things like that, like pastas, extra oil, rice, and that type of stuff, because it's too heavy. It's too heavy for the racks. And I filled up my olive oil thing here and I was just like, oh my goodness, it was just overflown. I was like, dear Lord. So I cleaned this up and then I'm just going to clean up the rest of the mess here. I got like the glasses that were, the extra glasses I put in the same drawer. So that, like I said, when I like exploring with cooking. I like to try out new meals and things like that. So I think it's going to be fun to just get like new spices in the spice cabinet. And, now that I definitely have room for it. I have like a whole nother shelf pretty much that I can fill up and like half of the bottles still. So that's going to be like fun to do. And also like baking products. I love to bake. I really do love to bake. So that's also going to be fun. But this is what the cabinet is looking like now. Everything is it's neat. It's nice and neat. And, you know, it's not cluttered in my opinion. And so I am definitely loving this. I know where everything is at. And look at this drawer, y'all. This looks so good. I am so bummed that I didn't, get that other, rack, but I definitely am. I'm going to order another one of those black racks so that, the entire drawer can be filled. And then this is what the pantry was looking like. We do need to do another Sam's run here soon. So it probably won't stay like this. When you get new, groceries and things like that, you're trying to find places for things to fit, but this is what it's looking like for now. And it is nice and neat and organized. So let's go ahead and put these dishes in the dishwasher because I sure was not washing these today.
Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day, and when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night turn to morning dew, then you feel it freshen and lose control. You don't wanna go slow, for sure. We both already know your place is my place. No, my place is your place. Let's face it, baby. You know all the places. My place is your place. My place. Your place is my place. Just face it. No one knows my places like you do. Your places like I do. My place like you do. Baby, don't stop. Got the key to the lock. We in our own zone. Make yourself at home. Get to know mine on the inside. Can meet at yours next time. In
some white chocolate brownies last night and they came out so, so good. That's what's in this little cake holder here. But yeah, I always put like all kind of baked goods in here. You can put, you know, you don't have to just put cakes in there. But I hope that this video brought you some good cleaning and organizing motivation. Thank you all so much for being here. If you're new here, hey, I hope that you consider subscribing for all things cleaning content. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you, thank you. I'll definitely see you soon. Bye.